Welcome back to Scarlet Holler.
I'm crazed.
I'm Richly.
And we were going to town.
Yes.
And
Spooky.
we're going to town.
Yes.
If you'd have known you'd wind up walking all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. Only you could wipe the slate between you two clean and bury some of that tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. Hey, I don't have more than one.
Yeah.
It's pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally! We made it back to town. Even though it looks abandoned and boarded up like it's some kind of a post-apocalyptic event. The holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. PUG!
Gretchen, come back! Nope, it went too fast. Why do I declare? Did you want to voice Gretchen?
No, I think you should do Gretchen.
Gretchen's the pug.
Oh, wait. Wait, that's Gretchen?
That's Gretchen.
Why do and this is a female?
This is a female pug.
Why do declare, who is this gorgeous stranger?
Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc.
Like our pugs. Talk to animals. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm just gonna do that one. My, oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Grumble. Oh my god, that first!
That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral?
Introduce yourself. Yep, maybe. Let me...
We're gonna love Stella. She's best girl.
She's best girl?
Yeah.
I mean, she has a Mothman shirt. That sounds fucking rad, you know?
Yeah.
Lie, no. None of your business! I could say yes, but I kind of want to introduce herself, yeah. Hi, I'm Grumble.
You must be Tappy's cousin, right?
Upon mentioning of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days, I'll get Tabitha to pet me.
I'll get that Tabitha. That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How is she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her all alone up in that big house.
Explore, I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? Mystical, she's in conflict with herself. Whoever I met today isn't the real Tabby. I like that one. But let me keep going down. She seems alright. I'm worried about her. Is she always so... I don't know how she's doing and I don't care. Why do you care? I kind of like asking her about... I'm either worried about her or is she always so... I don't care about Tabby. I'm sorry, did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so... bubbly.
She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay.
I'd ask her about mystical. Would she dig the mystical stuff?
Oh, I'm sure she would, honestly.
Okay.
But who knows?
She's in conflict with herself. Whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha.
I hope you mean that metaphorically. To tell you the truth, she's always been a little rough around the edges, but most people don't really catch on to that. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself.
How long have you known her? Are you two friends? She's really not worth my time.
Your time.
Did I say my time or your time?
You said my time.
Well, I meant my time. Like mine. Mine! Let's ask her, let's dig into it. Let's do it. Let's dig a little bit into it. How long have you known her?
Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was mustard seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. I haven't seen that girl.
Oh, this is Gretchen.
Oh, you're right.
I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Frau. How does that monster fare? Talk to animals. Oh, Tabitha's cat. Unfortunately, we met. I will pet her if it's the last thing I do. It sounds like you and Frau have a history. Ignore Gretchen. Lest Stella discover you.
Don't ignore Gretchen.
I'll never ignore Gretchen. I'll pet her if this is the last thing I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Frau. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will get her to let me pet her.
Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right?
Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. These are the only three. Lie. Yes, this is a joke. I cannot talk to animals. I kind of just want to tell her.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals, and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a southern belle when she talks. I just went for that.
You just went for it, yeah. Yeah, of course you're joking.
Stella, I would never joke about you. I would never joke to you. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards, and do let her know that not only do I draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her.
Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat.
Follow her. I don't get to say no. Not to Stella.
Or Gretchen.
Or Gretchen.
You want them in your life.
The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air, in contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate. The diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment.
Awkward.
Hello! Hey everyone, I'm Grumble. What are you looking at? Quietly slide into the nearest booth. Remain silent. I guess I gotta just go with the Grumble.
Yeah, be the friendly type in the small town.
Hey everyone, I'm Grumble, just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction.
Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh?
Yeah, you got one cop in the back whispering sweet nothings into that waitress.
Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is. And with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while.
Hi, Stella! I went ahead and fixed up you a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Avery.
And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in.
That's
Tip.
so cute.
You can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Anything for you? Explore. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Well, Stella said she would pay for it, so I guess I can
Well,
order...
she did offer you a biscuit, right?
Yeah, I do want biscuit and coffee, so let's do
Let's
that.
do that.
Can I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. And then Stella's giving me the wink.
Oh, wait. And look at Gretchen.
Aww. Best in the country. Or the county. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone.
Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there were any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is the funeral in the first episode, or is this Is the funeral leading up to the finale of this entire
I'm gonna tell you right now is that each episode that we're playing is a day.
So we have a week.
Yeah.
So each day is a
7
chapter.
episodes.
Ooh,
I
that's
only have
cool.
3 out right now.
Yeah, so this is early access, guys. So this is not gonna be a finished game. We'll be slowly going through it, which will be fun.
Yes.
Alright, is the potluck like a church thing? Cool. None of that really striking my fancy. I'll say cool, and then the other ones remain silent. I can see. Remain silent's always the last option I can see, so if I can avoid not scrolling down as best I can, I'll avoid it. I'll say cool. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out.
Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week?
What's it to you? No clue. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. That last one looks interesting. Probably just do what I can do to support Tabitha through this. I think I can
do that or no clue?
I'll say no clue, because you know what? I actually don't know, because Tabitha's being a bitch.
She is, and she might not be around.
Yeah. Honestly, I have no clue.
Well, you're in luck, as you've happened to run into the person who knows all the best stuff to do around here, and has limitless time to show you around. My boss is pretty forgiving.
Sounds like an awesome boss.
Oh wait, you probably wouldn't get that joke since we don't know each other that well. I'm self-employed, so I'm my own boss. So I'm forgiving myself. Get it?
Laugh uproariously. Give a wooden laugh. I wanna pee Stella. Can we date her?
I don't know.
Okay. Laugh uproariously. Ha! Funny joke.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Before Stella can finish, Avery returns biscuit in tow. Is there anything else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that this plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Wink.
She sounds just like Gretchen.
Oh, sorry. What do I look like? A charity case? You didn't have to do that.
So I think it looks great.
Thanks, Avery. It looks great. Mystical. You picked up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good. Divinity given buttery form.
Ooh.
You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa. This is the best biscuit I ever had, but that's not saying much.
Oh no. That's rude.
Whoa. This is really good biscuit. Wow.
Oh, sorry. I'm so glad you like it.
Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous?
Oh, Avery. I'm not famous.
Look, if you're not going to go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm going to do it for you. Stella sighs.
I'm a YouTuber.
What? She's Stella the YouTuber? And has a pug?
She has a pug!
Oh my god. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? Wow, that's rad! And that's the other ones. Oh, okay. Now let's see. What do we got? What do we got? How does that make you money? Ugh. You and everyone else remains. Oh wow, that is rude.
Right?
That is rude. Okay, I kind of want to say what kind of videos
Yeah,
do you do?
find out what she does.
If it's about her pug, that'd be awesome. Okay. Cool, what kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Grumble. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one.
Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera.
Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river.
Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, It'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary.
It was a mountain lion. I could smell it from its stink from miles away.
I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes.
Talk to animals. It's a mountain lion. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Ooh, I kind of want to do that one. That's an honest-to-God cryptid there. Oh yeah, totally a dog. Oh wait, a beaver. Hold on. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. I don't believe in cryptids. Some of these are just rude.
Right, it gives you a variety.
I want Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Gonna go with that one. You decide to share Gretchen's insight with Stella and Avery. Gretchen seems to think it's a mountain lion.
Very funny. You might have gotten me earlier, but I'm onto you. You're not going to trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. As for your theory, no way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east.
Yeah, I'm just Gretchen looking at her like, why don't you believe that I talked to him? Why?
I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found jack squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way.
Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one. There's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation.
Haha, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along.
Oh, I meant nose.
It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the...
Wait, no spoilers.
Whoops! Sorry, Avery.
It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See you all around.
Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape.
Ew, stinky. What's Skunk Ape? And then heck yeah, and then... Isn't that just worse Bigfoot? I'll say hell yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah!
I'm kind of down for this. I wouldn't mind being... Why am I not with Stella? I want to be with Stella!
Yes.
Heck yeah, Skunk Ape is hilarious. I saw a docu-special on it once. Stinky Bigfoot.
Right? It should be a pretty fun video. It's hard to be serious when you're talking about something that's famous for smelling bad. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky. That sort of thing.
That sounds awesome, by the way.
Right?
Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Oh my god, I want to ask that. Absolutely, against my better judgment, yes.
If you do the animal, talk the animal route, it should bring you back to this, I believe. So you can answer Stella.
Okay. That depends. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be.
Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me.
Say no more. I'm in.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us.
That's all that matters to me, really.
Right? Having fun?
When we do our videos, so.
Awesome. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call?
Sure, but can you also tell the man in the back to stop whispering sweet nothings into the waitress's ear?
He's super pale, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ghostly pale.
Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings.
Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or...? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. They're Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man. That sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring them. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud.
What happened to him?
He's very sickly.
He's sickly?
Yes.
Are we about to find that out?
We'll find that out in another episode.
Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him.
Looks like it's just you and me, pal.
Did he ask you to bring me to his house?
Is he okay?
I did want to explore that.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to ask that first, because it will come back to this. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why?
He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are.
Is he okay?
He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, 10 years or so. I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week.
Yes, in the next chapter. Or so, That'd be nice, we'll see. Ugh. Haven't I met enough people already? There's only 3 options. That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends.
Awesome, I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt.
Yes, we do.
So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand.
You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip. Leave a generous tip.
You don't have a lot of money, remember that.
Okay. What's my other option? Don't leave a tip. You didn't even spend any money. I can leave a tip, right?
Sure.
You reach into your pockets and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill. And a quarter. As long as you don't get sick of jelly sandwiches, your meals will be free while you're still here. Share the wealth while you got it. You think to yourself.
No.
You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out of the diner. Hopefully that comes back. I don't know if that was like an important decision. If it had been for... It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived into town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place far from civilization, and the people you know following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel a sense of foreboding, more alive than you haven't been in years, strangely calm, tense, unsettled, nothing. I kind of like the sense of foreboding.
That's using your mystical power.
I like to try to use all of my mystical and animal talking as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. You feel an overwhelming sense of foreboding, which seems only natural considering where you are. Your instincts scream at you to leave, but at the same time, you're curious to see what the night has in store for you. You decide to go with the flow, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and try not to dwell too much on this strange feeling.
Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes.
Explore. Are you really expecting to find anything? Do you ever hunt the things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts and whatnot? Ooh, I like that question.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? Let's move on. I'd like to explore. Let's ask about the ghosts and whatnot. I'd like to know about that one.
Yeah.
Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing?
Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I'm sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kinda lump in with the cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beasts genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all that junk's bunk. I mean, just spunk, am I right?
What about aliens?
Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids.
I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all these critter nonsenses.
You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real.
Mystical. We're not alone out there, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Heck yes, aliens are real. I'm skeptical. See, that's just what the government wants you to think. I'm gonna go with my mystical senses. I'm feeling really good about this one. We're not alone out there, but everything is cut from the same cloth.
Whoa! Oh, you gotta meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two would get along.
Explorer, are you really expecting to find anything? Has anything bad ever happened on hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? Let's answer one more question.
Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird as anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. Tetanus.
Hence the name.
Hence the name. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir.
Alright, let's move on.
Alright.
Did you hear? Oh, wait.
Did you hear that?
No. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt.
Oh, Duke, you rascal.
Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl.
Phew, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were...
Some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie. Just old Duke. Now, what the heck are you all looking at, for what? Wait. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here?
Skunky.
Sorry, I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't. Is that?
Yep.
I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all head back to town, you hear? Especially steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter, and it won't be too appreciated if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight?
Something tall and hairy.
Something musky? You see anything like that recently?
I like that she just pulled out her camera. It's
Right.
like, wait, what? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your own business. Stella Richmond, put that damn camera down.
Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I can help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best.
That you did, but I haven't yet seen a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around in the woods at night yelling about chuckabungas or whatever have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week, and I can't afford to lose another many more than that.
I'm so sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken.
Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, Duke, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else.
I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy.
Yeah, it's true. There are mountain lions out there, sure as sin. They pee on all those best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Yeah, Alpachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true.
I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible.
You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out in the woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Mystical. As Duke's words leave his mouth, a sinking feeling starts to pull out your stomach, as if the 4 of you were inexplorably creeping towards something terrible. I don't think this ends well for you.
Oof.
Ooh, that'd be a little insulting.
Yeah.
But we were here first. What? What? If you find a mountain lion... Wait. What? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Right on, Duke. Kill the mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chickens? Okay, let's go. Don't butt in. This is between Duke and Stella. I'll say that we were here first. But we were here first. We totally called dibs on the woods tonight, didn't we, Stella?
Oh, have you been out here since 10 a.m.?
I sure have. I've been tracking that mountain lion all over all these hills. And I'd appreciate it if I didn't have y'all two hooligans too worrying about once night falls.
But I've got a film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career.
You ain't the only one on a schedule. As far as I know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty tomorrow morning. We'll be gone near a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take care of if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. Can you just buy more chickens? But still, this thing is cooler. Oh no, we gotta do the filming. We gotta film! What's the big deal? Aren't chickens really cheap? Can't you just buy a new one? I don't even know where to begin with that. What just came out of your mouth? Don't you know it ain't polite to ask about fiancés?
Finances.
Oh, wait, okay.
Fiancés.
Shh. How about we start over? That was stupid of me. I don't even know where to begin with that. What just came out of your mouth? Don't you know it ain't polite to ask about finances? And don't you know how important a man's chickens are?
How uncouth asking after a man's financials.
Uncouth.
How uncouth.
Uncouth. I've never heard that name. Or that word. Until now.
They keep food on my table. They keep my soil fertilized. They help me earn a living. And most of all, they're my pride and joy. I raised them all with my own 2 hands. Been with me since they were first laid by their mamas. Their family. The chickens we lost last week, they were the prettiest little Wyandottes you've ever met. They'd come up and eat right out of my hand, sit on my lap.
Aww.
Sure, I'll raise more chickens, but there's no replacing birds like these. I'm sorry, I didn't know what they meant to you. Oh, come on, they're just birds. You're just mad they didn't live long enough to get eaten by you. Ooh.
There's laying chickens, and then there's meat chickens.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what they meant to you. I figured people in this country didn't get attached to farm animals like that. My apologies.
Damn right you're sorry. Now maybe you get why it's so important that I go after these damn mountain lions tonight.
Fine, I see you won't be moved, and I respect that. Come on, Grumble, let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me.
About time. Have a nice night, y'all.
Aw, that sucks. Would have been nice to film. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came.
I think that this is a good time to end the episode.
Oh, I feel like we're gonna not listen to the Duke and do what we damn please.
Indeed.
Alright, so we'll stop right here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you guys are enjoying Scarlet Hollow and you want to see more, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Comment below also what you guys think of this game, because we're enjoying it.
Yes, we are.
So much. I'm loving it, and you're loving it too. It's putting a nice smile on your face, and I like that. So, until then, I'm Christ.
And I'm Grumble on.